Hey everybody, we're in the studio. So we're gonna go ahead and go live while we're getting set up. So hopefully you guys will enjoy tonight. Go ahead and get started so that you can kind of see what we're doing. Right now we're waiting. We have a producer here, but we're waiting to our on-set media specialist to come and help us out with making sure that you guys can hear and see us really well.
While we talking all the dog
Hmm.
time. You can't be constantly inviting folk. Cause they be like, what is she doing tapping on her phone while she talking?
Oh, well, y'all just got to understand that we're inviting people because we're Facebook Live. If you guys were local, we wouldn't have to do this. But definitely glad. So I'm going to let y'all kind of see the set a little bit. It's really cool. So I'm going to back up so you can kind of see what's going on. Let you see the set. And I'm hoping the camera is kind of, I'm gonna try to fix it so you can see Amber and myself. But I'm thinking, hey Slim, Mr. Talented, how you doing? Hopefully you can see us. Not really sure.
Okay. For those who have Periscope, if you follow us, MBG_0716, you can catch right direct. If this is too far, too back, and you can't hear us. But they can see. They can see, it's just that camera's in the way. Or that one. That's all, that camera's in the way.
That's why I figured I'd go ahead. So y'all just kind of behind the scenes with MBG right now. Yeah, y'all definitely behind the scenes with MBG because we ain't got no kind of fashion statements going on. Y'all see, I got my shoes on, but y'all not really see us tonight. So that's our brother Akil. Say hi, brother Akil. Facebook Live. Oh yeah, look, gotta make sure my head is on point. So yeah, definitely gotta make sure that everything is everything. So this is the set. Amber, can you really see me with it like that?
Yeah, the camera. Yeah, I can see you.
Okay.
It's just the camera's on your side, but I can see you.
Okay, like my side, like my bad side. Cause I don't know. You know what? You can't share this live.
Share what live?
The live, you can't share it from the group. From the page, you can share. You can't share from here, from the group.
Yeah. Or just put an advertisement out. Those that's in the group. Go ahead.
You think they're gonna really, like, you know, people that's not, but like people that, well, I don't know. But, being in our group is a closed group, we can't share it. So, if you have people that want to tune in, please do so. I'm gonna do some technical work right now and see if we can do something about that. So, just hang on for a minute and we will see what we can come up with.
You still on?
Mm-hmm.
You on the air?
No, Facebook. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this Facebook Live, we're fine. Look, they can know what we're doing.
I'm gonna mic you up.
Oh, you giving the mic us up, so hey, you get to see this process. It's gonna be an interesting process. Cause I've been mic'd up once, I've been mic'd up on somebody else's show. But to be mic'd up on your own show, it's a little bit different. Cause you're kind of like, what am I actually in for today?
So you want to just change it?
Okay. Let's see what can come over. Let me see if there's a way to alter, if you change it from a closed group, can you share? That could be, okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. I don't know.
do a mic check.
All right.
You go this mic to your chest.
Okay.
We'll do yours first.
Okay.
Okay, count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Do it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, the other mic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So now we.
Devin, you know, I think, I wonder is that the one that's been having struggles before?
Try this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, count to 10.
1, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
10, 10.
That's good. You put that on the desk.
Okay. Just right here?
Yeah, we're gonna try yours again.
Okay.
Count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10.
Do it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
She's showing
9,
off,
10.
y'all.
One more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10, 10,
10.
10.
Do yours up.
So you ready?
Okay.
So where you want to go? Still there?
I'm sharing it, but I had to post the link and then share it. But because the group is closed, it's not public, like, it won't let you share it to like other pages. So I'm trying to see how to share. You can share it to other groups. So I'm just gonna get on my other one and share it to all different groups. That's the only
Okay,
way.
count to 10 again.
Okay? Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10.
I don't like it though.
Okay. Okay. At least this is the hour, so it won't drain our batteries.
Okay, try to put it on.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good.
I like this one. 10, 10, 10.
Okay, Garnett, Bowling, I hear you.
Oh, you on the thing?
I hear him in the background.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you sure?
Oh, okay, okay. So y'all like this process? Y'all like how we get mic'd up and everything? Isn't it so cool? This is radical, right? So yeah, so definitely, we will definitely be, if anybody's trying to call or text me, I'm officially going into do not disturb mode. So I'm sorry, but you will not get through. I'm just saying. We're definitely in the process of, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with you guys tonight. So hopefully you're ready. hear you. This wasn't supposed to be
Okay, I'll do another mic check.
Okay.
I'll start with you and then you.
okay. It is.
Okay, count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Okay.
9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Good.
7, 8, 9, 10. Where's your sticker?
See all these people, yeah, they can't unless they join. All these people are joining.
Okay, move your chair over a little bit.
Mine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Look at me on camera, y'all.
That's good.
I'm gonna look at TV a lot. I am.
And the group says, okay. Yeah, but what I'm gonna do is that everything still has to be, it can be public, everything still has to be administrative only, okay? Do you wanna keep it that only admins can post? Do you wanna change it to only admins can post?
You keep it admin composed. On the admin composed.
Now, we got admin approval for requests, so admins or moderators approve posts. So anybody can post, but we have to approve it, perfect, so now everybody should be able to tune in now, because we're ready. We are ready to rock and roll. So, yeah. So now hopefully we can go in and start sharing all over the place.
6 minutes.
Up, 6-minute countdown, guys, 6-minute countdown.
So you gonna open the show? Who gonna open the show? You gonna introduce her, right?
I will.
Okay.
She doing this to me on purpose.
Okay, when you open the show, you're gonna look at this camera.
Okay,
You introduce her, then I'm gonna look at the wide screen.
okay, got it.
Wait, what now? She gonna have you in this on this camera, and the last one is this one.
Mhm. You got this, you got this.
There's too many cameras.
No, it's not, it's just enough camera. Just enough. Alright, so let's see it now. He said 6 minutes. Hey y'all, I see some of y'all watching out there. We can't really see who's watching from over there. So just know that we are excited, and that's it. We excited.
Shout out to those that are on Periscope. Hey, brother.
Hey Periscope world.
Hey,
Hi
brother.
Amber's
If you're
brother.
watching, you haven't started just yet, but if you came on to her, we got 6 minutes. There's 3 cameras in here, and I'm everywhere.
True.
But I'm looking at TV more than likely.
We gonna have her not look at the TV. That's what we gonna do, for real. But seriously, everybody, we are so glad that you are tuning in. So as you can see, we got a little professional outlook going on here, and definitely please understand that we are we're here for you, and we want you to call in. We definitely want you to call in. So what we're gonna do is, it's 5 minutes till. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go live from all of our outlets. So Amber is definitely going live from Periscope. She's gonna switch over and go live from her personal page, which we definitely always want to make sure that we acknowledge our fans. So definitely she's gonna do that. And we love what we're doing. We're excited about what we're doing. I think that's the biggest thing. Loving what you're doing, but also being excited about what you're doing. So, yeah.
Shout out to old boy for not being here.
What do you say it was running late? I mean, so, okay. Okay. When you get labor, I mean, hey, relabel. Have to do what you can do. Have to work within your realm of reach. We got it though. Much appreciative. So guys, I have this case on my phone, right? And so I'm trying to figure out why it keep popping off. It's giving me some technical difficulties. But we're gonna make it work. There we go. I told you I was gonna make it work. Sometimes. I'm tagging people that I really don't mean to tag, so if you get tagged, sorry.
We have 5 minutes left on it.
Okay. Perfect.
3 minutes.
Cool.
And 1 minute.
Okay. All right.
You have any questions?
I'm trying to, she introduced, she's looking at that camera, and then when I say my name.
Yeah. Were you talking to the audience? The little camera.
This worked last night, so how is it not trying to work today? What's the devil? I didn't know what the devil, but I wanted to work it.
Motivational Brown Gyrlz.
It's the devil. Now see, today it don't work, and it worked just fine last night. How about this? Bye. Sorry, y'all. I'm about to do some craziness real quick. That's what it's gonna do. 'Cause today it don't work. It worked just fine yesterday. Okay. So y'all, this is behind the scenes with Motivational Brown Gyrlz. We ain't even gotta do no reality show because y'all see how things work over here. Y'all really, I know y'all see.
I'm gonna advertise your show on our studio page. So what page are you on?
It's Motivational Brown Gyrlz official group. Motivational Brown Gyrlz official group. I can't get you in. Oh, what the hell? I can fall off the table. Yeah. Hey y'all, so look, we about to go ahead and invite y'all now. So just invite everybody. Oh, we gotta hit invite. Cause we have like 3 minutes, and you know they hold up the little sign, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. So we gotta go ahead and get all y'all on here now while we have time. So y'all be looking at my face for the next few minutes while I'm hitting invite. Ooh, they said we got a weak connection. Well, hopefully it won't be too weak, cause we can't be having no weak connections up in here. You know what I mean? Oh no, it's probably because it's a lot of, due to poor wireless connection, well, guess what? We're not going to use the wireless connection, we just going to use my data, because I got some good data. How about that? Yes, boom. Hopefully this poor connection gets better. It's probably because we got so many different devices running, but we're going to make it work. It's only an hour, you know, so should be very interesting. I know right now it's 7:29, so we get ready to go on in just a few minutes. Don't forget, if you want to call us, the number to call us is 804-915-5202. Hey Terry, hi Michelle, Adam, and Tanisha, hi y'all. We are here. We're here. So we are ready to talk to you guys in a little bit. And we'll be definitely taking some notes and kind of, you know, we want to hear from you. We want to hear, you know, some of the things that you may want us to discuss, some of the things you may want to talk about. If you want to talk to us, please call us. If you're at home and you're in the local area, please know that we are on Comcast. Hey, T. You'll be on soon. We'll have something to talk about. Hi, Richard. If you're home, turn your TVs on. Good evening, everyone, and we are Motivational Brown Gyrlz, and we're happy to be with you this evening. I want to make sure that you know who I am. I am none other than Lily Mae of Motivational Brown Gyrlz, 50% of Motivational Brown Gyrlz, that is. And this is my 50, as I call her, Miss Amber J, Miss Zeta Phi Beta herself. And we're here tonight to talk to you a little bit about Motivational Brown Gyrlz, particularly who we are, when we were founded, how we were founded, what we're about, and then we're going to talk to you a little bit more about what MBG Speaks 101 is. So Amber, can you believe we're here?
No, I'm ready to snap out of my dream.
So first and foremost, we must say we are delighted. We're delighted to have individuals on Facebook Live. We're delighted to have individuals on Periscope. We're delighted to have all of you here. Please know that around 8 o'clock we'll be breaking, and after that we love to have your phone calls. So I'm so glad that you guys have tuned in. So let's get down to business. Let's talk a little bit about how Motivational Brown Gyrlz came into play and what we're looking to do, where we are in our mission. So Amber thought that I was going to do all of this, but no, she's going to talk to you a little bit about how we became Motivational Brown Gyrlz and what inspired this endeavor.
So of course, as she introduced me, I am Amber J, the other half of Motivational Brown Gyrlz. And our story is very long and drawn out, but we can do the short version. So back in July, me and Lily Mae linked up through a mutual friend of hers. And once we started talking, that was around the time of the different shootings that were going on, particularly Austin Sterling and Philando Castile. I myself did do a lot of research and things. I was already into what happened, who was at fault, things like that. And the Philando Castile shooting really touched me, as well as Lily Mae. So out of the blue, Lily Mae was like, we gotta talk about this. We just gotta do something about this. And so I said, okay, girl, that's fine. And you know, at first I thought it was gonna be a hobby thing. Next thing you know, we were on Facebook Live, and then you know, we're just here. We're just here. It all happened from July to now. We're here in front of y'all on TV, getting ready to be on TV in the spring, bringing to you something fresh, something that's needed from two brown girls that have a passion for people to educate, to be agents of change, and to get out there and motivate people to stop sitting behind and have dialogue circles about it, but actually go and provoke people to start changing or making changes that you want to see. That's my 15 cents for the day.
So she basically said everything. Our mission is to inspire and motivate individuals to act in decency and in order through the provision of self-help, early intervention, and dialogue. You notice we said to act in decency and in order. Anybody that knows me knows that I have a tendency to get a little excited, I'm going to say, because I'm passionate. However, we want people to act in decency and in order. So we're not talking about looting and burning down your own stores in your own communities. No shade thrown to Baltimore, that is. But, you know, we're excited. So first things first, we're going to give you a little bit about ourselves so that you will understand that we're not just here talking about things that we have no background or prior knowledge of. And also, so we can provide you with credentials, because we know we're in a world of credentials. However, we have a POTUS-elect who does not have credentials, but we're not going to go there. However, we want to let you know that we have the credentials and the prior knowledge to provide self-help, early intervention, and dialogue. So Amber, I'm going to shoot it to you because I told her early, elders go first.
Okay. As for me, I work for the state, Commonwealth of Virginia, particularly in corrections, so I do know a little bit about the reentry, the guys that are serving long-term, short-term, different things like that, and just the inner workings as far as how corrections overall is affecting Virginia and those that work for corrections. I do have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice with a minor in psychology, so I do come across a lot of mental health I do pick up on if somebody is coming in a little crazy, but I don't have a general idea, but I just have a little bit like, oh, you know, you may want to check this person out. So, of course, my degree comes from Virginia Commonwealth University.
Go Rams.
All day. But, and also I, you know, go to attend church. I've done Bible study, different things like that. So my perspective is real well-rounded, I would say. I see from a spiritual standpoint, from a reality standpoint, and I give everybody their opportunity to just express what they may see and not knock it down. I think that's the big thing about us, is that we're willing to listen first to what anybody has to say about any situation, any topic, and then give our insight and our facts to what we have on that topic. We're not just coming at you with just stuff on top of the head, stuff that's in the heart, and there's no backing behind. Trust and believe, we research every single thing, and you know, we're not always right. We may have a passion for something, but we may not always be right. So therefore, before we educate y'all, we have to educate ourselves.
Exactly.
So I'm passing that to Lily Mae.
So, once again, as I always introduce myself, I'm your girl, Lily Mae, and I am that sophisticated ratchet individual, as Amber calls me.
Yes.
You know, I have a very, very wild nail game, and my hair will change. It may be like this today, and I may have a afro tomorrow. But I am who I am. I am a proud graduate of Virginia State University with a bachelor's in criminal justice. I am a proud graduate of Virginia Commonwealth University with a master's in criminal justice and a postmaster's in public administration. So yes, I can validate my expertise in economics, urban development, and government. I also am a proud graduate of Liberty University's professional counseling program, emphasizing marriage and family therapy, and most recently, I did receive an educational specialist component in teaching and learning with student services. So we together are very well-rounded. We balance one another out. The interesting thing is that Amber works in corrections now. I started my career in corrections at Central State. And anybody that knows anything about Central State will know that Central State is a forensic unit. They have a forensic unit and they have a civil side. I work in the forensic unit, and there you meet a lot of interesting people and you learn a lot about yourself, which brings us to MBG's mission to inform, to educate, to inspire, and motivate. The idea is that we want to enhance the quality of interpersonal communication amongst our young people and our young adults. And so those are the things that I think Amber and I share, in that we know how to have fun and turn up, but we also know when it's time to turn down, get serious, and get to business. And that's what we're doing with Motivational Brown Gyrlz. We turn off after 5 o'clock those things that may stress us during the day. We work in stressful professions. Currently, I'm a high school educator. I love teaching my kids. I do not love the testing component. And I'm very proud to teach kids. Maybe 10, 20 years ago, you would have caught me saying, I ain't teaching nobody's kids. But you know what I found out? I found out that the children are definitely the future. Okay? We have to catch our babies and coddle them while they are still babies. I don't care if they are in high school, they are my babies. I treat them as such, simply because just because they're high school students, you know, we want them to follow rules and regulations, yet we sometimes hold them to adult standards. You can't have both.
That's true. That's very
If
true.
you're straddling the fence as an adult, what do you expect the kids to do?
That's true.
But you know, get off of that soapbox. So tonight, we definitely want to introduce to you MBG Speaks 101, and we're going to talk more about that in our second half, but we are scheduled to air in spring of 2017, April 20th to be exact. And also, while we're here, we want to make sure that you like us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. It is Motivational Brown Gyrlz. And remember, that is girls, Gyrlz. Gyrlz. We have a group, which is Motivational Brown Gyrlz Official MBG Group. And we also have our personal pages, Amber J, MBG, and Lily Mae, Official MBG. So we have social media, we have Instagram, we have Periscope, we have Twitter. We are everywhere because we want to connect with everybody. So since we're kind of introducing MBG Speaks 101, we're going to kind of go off on a tangent now. And we're going to talk about things that are passionate to us. Shout out to Legacy Internet Radio for giving us our first opening to come on and be a guest on a radio show. And we're going to use Marcus J's term of rant. So I'm going to let Amber J start ranting because she knows when I get to ranting, it's going to go and go and go. So I'm going to let Amber J start ranting.
Today, I guess, I'm just chill today on a rant. But I do have some concerns about our people in our community. I don't see no uproar about this mistrial with Walter Scott. No uproar about that. I don't see no uproar about the manslaughter, second degree, however you want to put it, on the other shootings that have happened. I don't see no uproar with that. But I see everybody's down for the mannequin challenge, or everybody's down for a certain dance challenge, whatever the case may be. I just want our people to be woke, so to speak. Just wake up and start educating yourself. Don't rely on media and other people to educate you. Educate yourself, because that comes first. I mean, when you have kids, they learn at home first before they go out in the street. And they'll pick up some things, and then they'll take it home, and you have to correct it at home. Like, you said what to me, or you doing what? Well, little Johnny said, that's cool, little Johnny house. But in this house, we're not going to say that, we're not going to do that, and you need to go in that corner, or, oh.
Looks like we have a call already. Good evening, caller. You have Motivational Brown Gyrlz here. How are you?
Hey guys, this is Rosa, just calling. Congratulations. I am watching you. I am so proud of you, divas. Y'all do it.
So we have Raw Silk on the line, and we definitely have to shout out Raw Silk because she inadvertently did not understand that she stimulated this. She invited me on her show, Sister to Sister, and she's coming back soon, so you're going to have to watch out for her. And Amber came on our second show, and it just sparked the interest, and she has a lot of things coming up, so we'll definitely be advertising Raw Silk's events on our Motivational Brown Gyrlz page. Raw Silk, aka Author Tracy Hardy Scott, aka New York's finest. She has all kinds of things.
She got it all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Raw Silk, for calling.
This is not about me, this is about you guys. Keep doing phenomenal work.
Thanks so much.
Proud of you guys. Enjoy yourself. I'll
Thank
see you later.
you. Love you, night. See, this is what it's about. We have mentors. There are no big I's and no little U's. And I think with that, we're going to have to rant about some of the things that we've been observing. So, I love education. And today a conversation started, and we talked a little bit about teachers and how we are held to a higher standard, but only in certain instances. So, I'm going to pose a question, and I hope that educators and non-educators will call in. The question is, do you feel teachers should be drug tested? Why or why not? I have my own beliefs. As an educator, I personally feel like, yes, teachers should be drug tested simply because if your bus drivers are drug tested and they're driving your kids, then teachers should be. Teachers are educating our kids. So is it okay for our teachers to be high or coming off of a high and teaching our kids, no matter how good of a teacher they are? So we need to discuss these things. See, these are the things that Motivational Brown Gyrlz, we talk about these things. We talk about the real issues. We talk about the things that we want parents and we want young people to really discuss, but they seem to be scared to discuss, or they seem to be scared to ask.
And interject you real quick because this drug testing thing, I'm in my feelings because for us in corrections, we're tested a lot. A lot. And I get the whole random thing, but I really feel like in the correction side, some people are targeted more than others with the whole random thing, and the way to go about it is just really, I'm not feeling it. But as far as corrections, that's security and non-security, we're tested all the time, and we're held to a higher standard all the time, especially dealing with fraternization. We're looked at as, you know better, you should do better, and if you example better, everybody else will follow. And I kind of say that that's in education as well. Like teachers, you do better, you at this high standard, so the kids will follow. And that's not necessarily not the case, because there's plenty of people in my profession as well that hit their ball every now and then, you know, praying that they don't get tested. And then, of course, they know the ways around to, you know, make a clean sweep. But there are people who, in both sides, private and non-private sector, that legitimately do drugs, don't think nothing of it. It's just a job to them. They don't feel as if they're educating or teaching or planting seeds of growth for anything. So I think when you have that mindset of it's just a job of getting that money, what's drugs? Who am I teaching? I'm not teaching anybody. But you have to think that what you're doing, somebody is watching. Somebody's always watching. And what they see has a trickle-down effect, in my opinion. For example, if I'm an officer and I got an offender that's getting ready to come back into society, he's trying to stay drug-free, all this stuff, and I come over smell like weed, but I'm not getting tested. It may trigger something in that offender, and he'll go back home and start doing the same old stuff again, and once again, he's back into the system. So I think it goes for education as well. I mean, you correct me more as...
No, I mean, Amber, I agree. I feel as if we expect our kids to respect us, it goes to this whole thing, professionalism. What is professionalism? Because to me, professionalism is multifaceted. Professionalism is the way I dress. Professionalism is the way I communicate with my parents and my students. Professionalism can be the way I act on a Friday night when I go out with my coworkers or my family and friends, because you never know who's watching you.
That's true.
You know, and for example, I was in Walmart over on the south side, and anybody who knows me know I work on the east end. My mother was here visiting, we were in Walmart, we were laughing and joking, and I get up to the counter to check out, and this kid says, "You look really familiar." But now I was in sweats and a t-shirt, hair all in a ponytail, so you know. And I said, I'm not sure. I said, "Well, what school you go to?" And he said, "Highland Springs High School." I said, "Oh yeah, I teach there." He said, "Oh, that is you. You look real different at work." I said, "Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be." And then we got engaged in a conversation, and I say that to say, you never know who's watching you. You might think because you're getting high or getting wasted, people don't see it, but people see it, and the reality is, people had to check me on it. Shout out to Terry Harris, and she's watching right now, and she and her sister Greta, they had to check me on it, because you know, I'm in the bike world. I'm on a motorcycle with my little shorts on as my background picture. Oh, I thought I was bad. Greta said, "You need to take that down." And congratulations to Greta for being selected to be on LeVar Stoney's transition team. And Danville represent. Y'all know I gotta shout out Danville. But you know, professionalism covers so many different things. And I think that as professionals, I would voluntarily offer to be drug tested because I know I have nothing to hide. But see, I think my issue comes in when you have individuals who inadvertently feel like they are getting away with something and they try to throw shade on other individuals in order to hide their own inadequacies. That's when I have an issue. So I am pro-drug testing, just like I'm pro-drug testing for recipients of certain forms of welfare. It's not a stab at the kids, but I do believe that we have to start holding people accountable. I cannot help who is getting ready to take office in January, and the fact that he has no experience, and the fact that he is putting CEOs of gas stations who clearly are crooks in the White House, I can't help that. I can only help myself. And my convictions tell me that I cannot be out here getting drunk and getting high and think I'm going to the classroom and teach some kids. Because guess what? The kids can tell when you smoke weed and when you don't. And they will talk about you. They will talk about you.
And report you as well. They will
do something that they don't like. They will report you.
And again, it's the same way in corrections where it's like you deal with adult children. Do something they don't like, they're telling on you. Whether that you're doing your job or not, they're telling on you so you can get fired.
So true.
It's the same way in education. If you let them get by, and you do something that they don't like, they'll tell on every single thing. Oh, they bringing in this, they doing this, they telling this person, they saying that. I don't know, you may need to check this, and eyes are on you. And you're like, well, I ain't do nothing. But if you got something to hide, then you may start to get your feelings. So, as far as my opinion on the drug test in education, yeah. I think it needs to be, and it shouldn't be sporadic, not sporadic, it shouldn't be scattered amongst districts. I think across the board, every school, everybody.
And I'm glad you say that, Amber, because it's so interesting. Today, I was talking to an individual about the fact that we were going to discuss some things about education and drug testing, and that person told me, well, it's all districts don't drug test, and I was like, huh? Because to me, I'm thinking to myself, I didn't even know that, but I guess if you're looking, if you're researching to see, then maybe you would know that. So now I'm curious, and I want to start seeing what districts drug test and which ones don't, because to me, knock, knock, anybody can go and say, well, hey, I get high, let me go to this school district. And then that might explain why your turnover rates are high and possibly why you're struggling and have certain deficiencies. So I'm passionate about education, guys. I love teaching my babies. And I'm in exceptional education. It used to be special education. It's now exceptional education. I love teaching my babies. And with loving them, I have to change some things about myself. It's not that I think I'm better than anybody, but I had to change some things about myself. I'm holding on to my fingernails. I'm holding on to them because I love them. But as far as dress, and I'm tatted up. Everybody knows Lily Mae is tatted to the T. But I make sure that my kids see me differently. And because I present to them differently, they respect me. They know I'm not their bruh, I'm not their shorty. I'm Miss Jones.
And it goes to show that, okay, well, I can be tatted too, and be professional, put on professional clothes, and go out here and teach. Because you do have a lot of people, whether it's a child or an adult, that deal with anxiety based on their looks. So they say, well, I'm tatted from chest down, or you may see stuff on my arm. If I go in here and I got on a short sleeve shirt, buttoned up, they may reject me because of my tattoos, not knowing you got the credentials for the job.
True.
Not knowing that you're the right person for that job to get through whatever it is that you need to get through to the kids or the adults, what have you. So it's about perception. So for Lily Mae to be seen like, okay, I have tattoos by kids, and the kids say, oh, well, she's tatted up, but she don't act like Ray Ray and them down the street. She's real professional. She cares about her. She's about this education. Well, I can do the same thing too. And again, it's about example. Since we're held to this high standard, it's about leading and setting the example. So not everything that's ratchet is actually ratchet.
Like Amber said, it's sophisticated. And so this is MBG Speaks 101. Guys, when we come on in the spring, this is what we will be doing. We will have guests to come on. But once again, MBG Speaks 101 is going to be about information and education, because we feel like it's important for you to be informed and understand the process associated with certain things. And we're not going to go off on a tangent, but you need to understand that the Electoral College Electoral College plays a huge part in electing the president. Please do not believe that your popular vote does not count, because it does. But the idea is that the popular vote should influence the Electoral College's vote, which in some instances we know when they get behind closed doors, they're going to do what they want to do. But the reality is you can be sitting in there when they cast their vote. And that's what I need you to do.
I'm passionate about that kind of stuff too.
And she is.
Government, I mean, you know, I don't play the politics game. Government history, that's just my passion, because I love to learn and love to just teach what I learned, for real. And the Electoral College thing is an eye-opener if you don't know about the history behind it. The great President James Madison came up with the Electoral College concept.
And he wrote the majority of our founding documents. Just so you know, he authored the majority of those documents.
And, you know, he was a slave owner, so to speak. So, if you have a generalization of the slavery history and things of that nature, there's always been a tug-of-war or battle between the North and the South. As long as this was around that time, 2/3 vote was still being in effect. You know, for every so many slaves, you get a 2/3 vote.
3/5, yeah, 3/5 vote. And that clause is still in the Constitution. It's still in there.
You know, with that being in place, you know, so to say that your vote doesn't count, it does count, because clearly for every 5, so many of that 5 was counted towards the plantation owner. Being that we were heavily populated in the South, James Madison came up with the idea like, well, wait a minute, you know, if we run this thing, or the presidency, and we just run it by the popular vote only, we'll never win any type of presidency. Because we all know slaves are going to be against, slaves are going to be, I'm a brain fart, but slaves are going to be against us 110%. And the North is not going to feel it either. Slavery, period, they're not going to feel it. So if we base everything off a popular vote, we're going to lose every single time. So it makes you think like, okay, so it makes sense as to why the North states have less electoral college votes than the Southern states.
And so with that thought, we're going to take a break and we're going to come back, and I'm going to move from James Madison, and she knows I'm ready to get on my rant on Andrew Jackson and how we are witnessing the new age of the common man from Jackson to Trump. So hold on to your seats, babies. We will be back in a few minutes with our pre-airing show to MBG Speaks 101 with Amber J and Lily Mae. Hey y'all, we'll be back in a minute.
Microphone's off.
Okay, cool. Hey, so get the tablet so I can show you, like, the tablet up there. You can actually hold it now so you can get a better view.
I don't like holding tablet.
Oh God, are you serious?
You made so.
No, because I shake.
Hey y'all, I'm glad you're there. Look, feel free to call if you like. You can definitely call us. We're here, you know, if you want to call us and talk to us. The number to call us, no matter where you are, is 804-915-5202. And we would love to hear from you. Enjoying it. Our boy Solo just came in with his late self. He's so tardy. He put up the piece. I don't know if y'all can see him, but there he is in front of the camera. If you're looking at the group, he is a part of New Breed Riders. Yes, he's in the bike world, so you know he is clearly showing off. But I'm glad that those of you who could tune in are tuning in. He is a professional. He is a professional. So yeah, definitely comment. And if we aren't getting to your comments, we will definitely address them tomorrow.
Hey,
this is our inaugural show. Amber J is ready to go live also.
MBG
We're just really
Speaks
happy to have you here. And
so feel free.
I'm gonna grab the tablet
I will
in a minute and kind of share a couple of videos. So we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Call in actually 9:15, 5202.
Hey Lula, I see you chimed in. Can you invite someone in?
I hate tablets.
Oh, you can turn it around because we're on time. Hey everybody in the group. Look, I know you're in the group, but what we're getting ready to do is we want you to, I'll take it. Thank you, Koya. Koya, if you will, I'm getting ready to share it from my page. So tune in on my page so that you can continue the dialogue. And I see Author Charisma. You guys go to the live feed from Ellen Brown Girl page, and we'll be back in a jiffy.